Heughan isn't merely living well. He's quietly operating at a financial level few fans ever notice. While audiences remain absorbed in on-screen romances and unresolved chemistry, Sam's real life has taken a very different turn, one far removed from the romanticized fantasy many still cling to. Behind the kilts, the fan theories, and the endless speculation, a far more compelling story has been unfolding out of sight. Sam didn't just become famous. He became calculated. As Outlander transformed him into a global name, something else was happening in the shadows. Contracts were being negotiated with precision. Companies were quietly formed. Long-term agreements were secured without spectacle or fanfare. This wasn't luck, and it certainly wasn't accidental. While other stars rushed to cash in quickly, Sam chose patience. He played a longer, smarter game, constructing a high-end lifestyle that never flaunts excess yet unmistakably signals money, leverage, and control. The luxury is refined, intentional, and understated. Fans see the actor. Insiders recognize the strategist. Every move feels deliberate. Every partnership is filtered with care. Sam doesn't attach his name to anything that doesn't strengthen his image or increase his long-term value. That restraint has elevated him beyond the category of television star. He has become a brand, one that sells authenticity, heritage, and exclusivity. And that brand is now worth millions. The most surprising part isn't how much Sam earns. It's how quietly he does it. No flashy headlines, no public boasting, no desperate attempts to stay in the spotlight. He lets the deals speak for themselves. Once you begin tracing where the money truly comes from, a pattern emerges. Sam's high-end life isn't a byproduct of fame. It's the outcome of a carefully engineered empire hiding in plain sight. He is no longer just an actor portraying a Highland warrior. He is a businessman, a brand architect, and a quiet power player whose wealth was built with far more intention than fans ever imagined. While the public debates his on-screen chemistry and speculates endlessly about his private life, something far more dramatic has been happening in full view. Behind the controlled interviews and carefully managed appearances, Sam has been signing deals, building companies, and shaping a multi-million-dollar future that doesn't depend on fleeting popularity. Follow the money, and the story becomes impossible to ignore. Sam didn't stumble into wealth the way many celebrities do. There was no sudden windfall followed by reckless spending or performative displays of success. His ascent has been steady, almost unnervingly calm. From the outside, his life appears elegant but restrained. Quality over quantity, purpose over impulse, luxury that whispers rather than shouts. In an industry obsessed with excess, that choice alone sets him apart. But beneath that restraint lies serious capital, serious planning, and an understanding of longevity that few actors ever achieve. Outlander changed everything, but not in the way most people assume. Yes, it made Sam globally recognizable. Yes, it opened doors that had long been closed. But the real shift came when he understood that attention is temporary. Instead of exploiting the role for short-term profit, he treated it as a foundation. Each season didn't just grow his fan base, it increased his leverage. And Sam used that leverage carefully, refusing to tie his future to a single role, a single paycheck, or a single audience. The first clear sign that Sam was thinking differently came with his move into entrepreneurship. Unlike celebrities who casually lend their names to products, Sam co-founded ventures he actively shaped, particularly in the premium lifestyle space. His whiskey brand wasn't a vanity project. It was positioned with precision, marketed through authenticity, and aligned seamlessly with the heritage-driven image fans already associated with him. The payoff wasn't just sales. It was credibility. That credibility unlocked long-term revenue streams, international distribution, and access to circles most actors never reach. Publishing added another strategic layer. Sam's books weren't rushed attempts to monetize fame. They were thoughtful extensions of his identity, rooted in travel, heritage, and reflection, designed to endure beyond any television cycle. Each release reinforced his brand while diversifying his income. Every project fed the next, creating a self-sustaining ecosystem where reputation and revenue strengthened each other. What makes Sam's financial rise so compelling is how invisible it remains to casual observers. There are no viral headlines about his net worth. No paparazzi shots of excess. No frantic efforts to stay relevant. That silence is strategic. Sam understands a fundamental truth: mystery increases value. By controlling what he reveals, he keeps attention focused on quality rather than quantity. His acting choices mirror that same philosophy. He doesn't chase blockbusters for instant paydays. He selects roles that deepen his credibility, even when they don't promise massive checks. That reputation, in turn, gives him negotiating power behind the scenes: long-term contracts, producer roles, international collaborations. This is where real wealth is built, far from the spotlight. Sam's global appeal further amplifies his value. His audience spans continents, generations, and cultures, making him a rare commercial bridge between markets. Brands don't just see an actor. They see reach, trust, and cultural versatility. Yet Sam rarely overextends. He turns down lucrative offers that could dilute his image, choosing alignment over short-term gain. Even his travel reflects strategy. These aren't flashy vacations curated for envy. They are narrative-driven experiences tied to heritage, storytelling, and exclusivity. Each journey becomes content. Each location reinforces his brand. Each collaboration expands his influence without ever feeling like an advertisement. It's soft power, executed flawlessly. What truly elevates Sam's lifestyle into the multi-million-dollar tier is his command of control. He doesn't allow studios to define his worth. He doesn't let tabloids dictate his story. And he never lets hype override long-term vision. That level of control is rare, and it's expensive, but it pays extraordinary dividends. Financial independence grants creative freedom, and creative freedom sustains desirability. Fans often wonder how Sam avoids the burnout that claims so many stars. The answer isn't just discipline or physical fitness. It's security. When your survival doesn't hinge on your next role, fear loses its grip. Sam doesn't say yes out of desperation. He waits. He chooses. That patience has become one of his most valuable assets. Philanthropy weaves quietly through his high-end life, not as spectacle but as intention. Strategic charitable involvement reinforces trust and grounds his success in something larger than profit. It adds emotional stability to financial independence and strengthens the sense that his rise wasn't exploitative, but earned and shared. Perhaps the most dramatic element of this story is its lack of visible drama. No scandals, no public implosions, no financial disasters splashed across headlines. In an industry where chaos often equals relevance, Sam's calm feels almost radical. That calm is the product of planning, restraint, and the refusal to let fame control his future. So when people talk about Sam Heughan's high-end life, they often miss the point. The real luxury isn't what he owns or how much he earns. It's the freedom he's built, the freedom to walk away, to invest in himself, to age without panic, and to let his career evolve on his own terms. That freedom is worth more than any paycheck. Inside those multi-million-dollar deals lies a lesson few expected from their favorite Highlander. Sam Heughan didn't just survive fame. He mastered it, quietly, strategically, and with a sophistication that proves one thing beyond doubt. The most powerful moves are the ones you never see coming.